So I want to share with you guys today just how you can hedge against this with tax deeds and tax liens as well, and have a bit of a diversification plan. I know people this week who have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars just in the stock market fluctuations. And, I've never been a stock market person or a crypto person. And knock on wood, that has served me pretty well because I have not been susceptible to these changes. However, there's just a lot happening right now that really needs to be addressed as far as your future, for your family, for your kids, all that sort of stuff. A lot of businesses might be reducing their investment, and you will see a decline in small business. So, before things get worse or before things get better, they could get a lot worse as far as moving into a recession and things like that. So one of the ways Tax Liens and Deeds can help you is to really recession-proof yourself and your strategy and your business, right? Because tax liens can pay anywhere between 18 to 36%. If you buy cheap property at big discounts, it can go up in value. So one of the big strategies that I'm a fan of is go and buy some lots, buy some land, maybe a little further out of town in areas that are expanding. This is a really good, I was listening to, I don't remember where I heard it, but the premise of the story was this millionaire guy. And they're like, how'd you make your money? Like, well, I go to busy cities, I drive out of town 30 minutes, and I just start buying land, and then I wait 20 years. So there's that strategy. However, one of the strategies for you guys can be buying cheap lots and cheap land at these tax deed sales that are maybe a little bit further out, that maybe you can sit on for a little while. For example, this week in Texas, we saw properties that were on the water going for, 10, 20,000 bucks. Like these are, I think one of them was like a 6-acre lot. So stuff like that you can buy, you can hold on to. But if you want to be making quick money, the best place to start is flipping the low cost tax liens and deeds. So for anybody joining here today, if you're watching the replay, if you're here live right now, go ahead, ask me some questions in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead, leave some comments, and that will allow us to answer some questions and things like that. Let's see here. So we're going to dive in and take some questions in a few minutes, but just kind of coming back to how tax liens and deeds can help you through this uncertain time. So like I mentioned, portfolio diversification is a big one as far as, having some actual real estate. And this is why I'm a big fan of having actual real estate in your portfolio, because they're not making any more of it and you have actual collateral. So if you guys are doing the stock market or crypto, one of the things that I'm not a fan of is you have no control and you have no collateral.